Our first stop is the Sail, Power, and Steam Museum. This is a picture of Rockland in the late 1800s, and at that time, it was the United States' fourth largest seaport. So this was larger than Boston and New York. This exhibit is on lobsters and lobster traps. There was a video in the front that said that they're only 5% effective, which means the lobsters can easily go in, eat, and come out, and really only the stupid ones who decide to stay will end up getting eaten.
When we first arrived in Maine, we thought those were popsicles, but those are actually buoy-like things where you put above the water so that you know that that's your trap, and it has a rope attached to it so you can bring the lobster trap up.
Oh, there we go. Wow, this is steep. The museum runs a free program for kids who normally wouldn't have the opportunity to go out and sail. And these are sailboats. The program is called Skiff, so during the weekdays, kids can do that. So the way this museum came to be is that first Captain Jim had a smaller museum with just his stuff, and then the people that he gave tours to were intrigued, and they realized that in their garages or grandparents' garages, there were artifacts there. So then they brought in those artifacts, and it became a larger museum. If you come here, you should definitely talk to Captain Jim. A Google review said he's like 89 years old, and he still has great stories to tell. Very fun to talk to. We'll be back in 2 days because right now it's the weekend, and on the weekdays they have the sailing lessons for kids.